So, comparing Jonah's miracle to the life of Jesus, his death and resurrection is a big miracle, right? It is. Why is that? Because of his death, his sacrifice, and his resurrection, that is going to be good news for us, and everyone who believes in that miracle will be saved. Right? Just like because of Jonah's miracle and because of Jonah's preaching, the Ninevites were delivered, were saved. Because of Jesus' sacrifice, because of Jesus' death, we all are saved. We all are delivered. That's the biggest miracle. Amen. Yeah. So, the miracle is because of his crucifixion, because of the cross, because of his sacrifice, we will partake in the member of the saints, right? So that is the biggest miracle. But then there would be a bigger miracle, or not just bigger, but it would be more relevant or more closer to my personal life. Is there that kind of miracle? You can experience that miracle in your life. What is that? Okay. Because of the death of Jesus and the resurrection of Jesus, we are saved and we will meet Jesus again. Well, that's the miracle. But again, there is another miracle which is closer or more personal to you and to me. What is that? Yes, thinking about Jonah's story. Thinking about Jonah's story. Apply to my life, my own story. Yes, when I personally meet Jesus, right? Then what will happen to your life? What will happen to my life? Yes, I would not just give up my life, but to pray to the Lord and asking for His help, right? And He will save my life. He will change my life. And my characteristics will change it and resemble Him. That is much more practical, much more what? Personal into our lives. Do you want to experience that? We all need to experience that kind of change in our lives. Well, now I like to share my own experience. I have to say that, okay, once I got baptized, just like Sarah will be baptized today, I would say, okay, I'm a child of God. But then, after I got baptized, I still had so many experiences of falls, or, like wandering around, or just like Jonah, I tried to escape from God. But then, I realized that whenever I'm in trouble, whenever I'm in the deep, bad or thing that happened in my life, I would not just give up, but to pray to God. And that time, I experienced the salvation of His hand, the healing hand of Jesus. But that experience is not just a miracle. I have to say that small experiences that I have in my life, just like what happening this morning. This morning, when we arrived here on the campus with my kids, and they got off at the circle, and I have 3 sons. 2 younger brothers, they left their bike and the kickboard, near the circle. So they took them and they rode on them, and they were about to go to the main church. But then when I circled the circle, and I saw that, all right, so you all know my son's name, right? The first son is Hwang Yu. We gave him English name Daniel. And the second son is Samuel, and his name is Hyun. And the third son the last son is Moses and Hwang Chu. Anyway, so Daniel didn't have his ride. And Moses actually brought his kickboard from home to here last week, and he left his kickboard there near the circle, and he took that kickboard and he was about to ride Moses. And Daniel saw that, okay, that is my ride, that is my kickboard. And he just took it away from Moses. And when we, my wife and me, saw that, we were like, hey, stop, don't take it away. And we were about to show our anger, right? We were about to judge him. But at that time, what we did was just at that moment, we prayed, right? Me and my mom prayed, and asking for Jesus' help. If we didn't pray at that moment, right? And if we just shouted at him, judging him, you're bad, you shouldn't do that. If we did that, then we would, even though we are his father, still he is God's child as well. And if we did that, we would sit on his throne, right? And judging him. You understand what I mean? Yeah. So, thanks to God that we didn't do that, and we prayed at that moment. And, instead of judging him and yelling at him and show our anger to him, we just prayed for him. And I believe that God would touch his heart, and later he would just hand it over to Moses again, that kickboard. All right, this is a very small experience in our lives, but not easy. Can it be easy? It seems easy to you? It's not. It's very easy for us to just, yell, show our anger, judging others, criticizing others. But at that moment, you could just pray. You could just, asking for the help of Jesus. And that moment, He will show His mercy and love to you, and you'll be in peace. Amen? And I pray that this kind of small miracles in your life would save you and would change your life, turn your life into biggest joy and happiness and peace. That is the life-changing experience that we can have. And I believe that that is the biggest miracle. Amen. I pray really for you that your life would be, you're saying that, oh, my life is full of joy because of these small experiences in your life. So that you could say that, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so in peace. I'm so joyful. I pray that your life always be full of this kind of experience. I read from the Mount of Blessing saying that this changing of our thoughts is God's saving power. Once again, I'll repeat it again. This changing of our thoughts is the power, God's power of salvation. I pray that we want to change our lives, right? So that we can resemble God's characteristics and let our life would be full of the fragrance of Christ, that this fragrance will be filled not only within our home, but to our neighbors as well. Bless you all, and I pray to you that hope you experience this biggest miracle